Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. My name's Dom Warner. Today we've got to talk about the R word.
Recession.
Yes, that's right, recession. Now, at the moment, much of the market feels like it's going, like it's pretty much tanking, right? Many of the stocks I have and many other people are invested in are down anywhere between 5%, almost down to like 50%. Got one stock that's about 55%. And what this means for myself going forward, it's 95% of my investments are long-term investments that I'm placing at the moment. So meaning 3 to 5 years. Now, when making these decisions, I'm obviously investing money that I don't feel like I'm going to need for the next 3 to 5 years, right? One of the major considerations that I've had as of late is what if the market trades sideways or even goes down for the next 4 years? Or worse yet, obviously declines even further than that. And while this seems pretty unlikely, it is definitely a possibility, and a greater possibility at the moment than it has been over the last 2 years. Now, in consideration of what I just said, I'm making sure that all of my investments are 5-year plus positions, so that I'm committed to seeing those positions through until they become profitable and refusing to sell them. Now, I am also buying dips in the market, and yes, this is a typical case of buying dips, and yes, it keeps just dipping. But we can't control these things, and I've got to get my dollar cost averages down because I did buy some stocks at their 52-week highs. Now, all we can do is trade in fundamentals and then wait for the rest of the market to also trade on those fundamentals as well. Right? Nothing going on at the moment is logical. Now, I do believe that this is going to be short-lived, but even if it does last years, I'm only investing in what I am willing to lose. One of the major mentalities of great investors that I have noticed and observed is that the potential to earn money is always possible, and therefore you don't want to get it in your head that that you can't lose money, right? You have to be willing to take some risks, and sometimes that means investing in a bear market to reap the rewards and benefits during a bull market. Everyone likes to compare, the highs and lows and show you it took years for some investors who brought at 52-week highs, and it took them 4, 6, 7, 8, sometimes 12 years to get back to where they were just to make a profit. Now, what we have to understand is that a lot of these investors that were brave enough to invest while the market was coming down also reaped the rewards going forward. I'm also building up my emergency funds, not because I think that my income could change, but a good 50% of my emergency funds rely on lines of credit. For example, credit cards. Now, during a recession, those lines of credits can get frozen. So I'm building up more of a cash reserve emergency fund. So I already have one, but I'm building it back up to what it was. So I usually keep that around the 10 grand mark, which makes sense for my earnings at the moment. Back in 2021, I invested in stocks that I only intended to hold for a short period of time. One of those, for example, was Lucid. I love Lucid. I think they're a great company. I love their car, even potentially more than I love Tesla vehicles. However, I never intended to hold my shares in the company while they were going through initial production of their first car. This trade worked very well for me. In a bear market or through a market like what we're going through now, this trade would be a much, much riskier trade. I give you this example because I am now focusing on only very high conviction trades. These are trades in companies that I intend, like I said, to hold for 3 to 5 years and possibly hold forever. All I can say is don't dry up your bank account buying the dip. Focus on high conviction trades, aka companies that make sense fundamentally, but also companies that you love with great leadership, right? And don't be afraid to sell positions that you intended only to hold for a short period of time, even if they are down. Now, to reposition into those companies that you love, those high conviction trades. Now, these, in my opinion, are not high risk trades. Should you be willing to hold them for a long period of time, or if not forever? Once again though, guys, please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, what my thoughts are at this given time. And obviously my opinion can change very quickly tomorrow, 30 days, or in the future. Can't predict the market. So personally what I'm doing, I'm still investing. I'm still using the same strategies. I'm not doing any long-term trading at the moment. I'm doing all long-term, but I am investing in small caps still. So I am investing in companies that could well fail in the next 3 to 5 years, but I just have to be right on a couple, right, to reap those rewards. So have fun out there, enjoy your investing experience. Don't make it something that you don't like, because if you don't like investing, you shouldn't do it, because you're not going to spend the time to do the research and devote the attention and passion that it deserves. But if you do, enjoy it out there, have fun, and be patient. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.